tonight.
What's up, guys? We back, man. Another edition. The hot sauce.
The hot sauce.
Hey. Hot sauce.
Today's show was kind of crazy.
Today's show was scary.
I
think there was some weird activity going on beyond this.
Yeah.
The paranormal.
It's trick or treat season. Halloween is here, so all the houses are decorated. Then we started talking about haunted houses and haunted places.
And she had been to an insane asylum.
An abandoned
in Norwich.
Right.
And I was like, that's crazy because I'm never going to go anywhere where there's spirits or evil stuff. Never.
It's very creepy.
How was that?
A very scary
I saw the
experience.
pictures, right?
I think I showed you, yeah.
I saw the pictures.
I had to hop a fence, or we all had to hop a fence, and we had to climb into the building. And
I did that in Newport. There was a haunted mansion in Newport.
Really?
I jumped the fence, and I snuck it in and took some pictures. Cool.
It's a fun experience.
And the ghost hunters, you know, they go into places like that.
All the time.
And they listen for, like, the paranormal activity.
And then we found out that Stevie Nunes knew of a place, Pygmy Town.
Pygmy
City.
Pygmy Village.
Right around the corner. It's not that far from here. It's
So
a couple
it's-
miles down the road.
If you know where the DMV is in New Britain,
We
and
all
you know
know
where
that.
you all turn in there, you keep going straight. And I've done that, but I turned around.
Pygmy Village.
Because it creeped me out. There's just a bad vibe when you go past DMV. You go past DMV, and there's just a badass vibe.
What happened, Steve? What happened when you go up there?
So when you go up there, well, first of all, you're going over 84 on a bridge,
Right.
And then that becomes woods, right? But then the road just becomes
Smaller and smaller.
and smaller as
And
you're going
dirt,
up there.
right?
And
Isn't it
exactly,
dirt?
and they're like dirt roads, and there's houses.
No street
And then
lights.
inside the houses, like one of the listeners stated, everything is just small.
Are they small houses?
But I didn't get that far, Buck, because if you go up there, they stone you. I don't want to be stoned.
Really?
Yeah, they stone you.
So there's little people, little pygmies that apparently live up there with
In New
houses
Britain.
and stuff. And this is in New Britain, right past DMV. You know what I'm talking about. Go up that hill. I dare you, and I want you to come back and tell me if you got stoned.
It's an
I don't
urban
want
legend,
my car.
urban myth. But
Yeah.
a lot of people have said they've been up
That
there.
listener said he went up there and his car was getting stoned.
By
Oh my
5 of
goodness.
them.
Five
Yeah,
little
So now
pygmies.
they want to go with me. They want me to drive my car though.
Yeah, I said, Bucky can drive your car.
They want my car to
Take
The
the
fancy
nice
pants
car.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy. And then we started talking about Dudley Town. Every 2 years or so, me and Nancy get on this Dudley Town thing. It's crazy.
I think it's every Halloween we get on Dudley
It's
Town.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think everybody, because it's like the scariest place, I think, in Connecticut,
Yeah.
bar none, that everybody talks about.
Today was a special day because someone called. They actually been to Dudley Town.
And she is now a police officer. And she said, and I feel, and Genesis felt too, like you could hear the terror in her voice as she was telling us,
Crazy.
as a 16-year-old girl, she and her friends got dared to go there. And they didn't get stopped by the cops, but some of their friends did. But they made it in there, and she said, she went in the summertime,
July.
5 o'clock when it's light out. And she said it was dark inside Dudley Town and cold.
And cold.
And she said there is a menacing energy. And she's never been so scared in her life and never...
Right.
And she had a panic attack running back to her car.
She didn't see anything.
Nope.
Just the
But
feeling.
the feeling.
The feeling.
But
Mind
whose
you,
idea
she's a
was it
police
to have a
officer,
drone
too.
go in there instead
That was
of
another
her.
listener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
she-
might take control of it.
But I think her testimony being there, I've never heard anybody who's gone there, and
Yeah,
all the
I
time,
know.
all the years that I've been on the air, never had a caller say that they'd been to Dudley Town and the experience they had. And she says now that she talks to troopers, and they say everybody has the same experience. It's cold, and it's dark, and it's menacing.
Here we go. On my Instagram, somebody named 860 Casper
Okay.
said I've been up there a couple of times back in the day. Definitely something different up there.
Ooh.
I'm ready to go back with you, Buck.
Ah!
When you go,
Is that a real listener? Because
It's a
his
real
name
listener.
is Casper, like the friendly ghost, and that's all I could think
860.
about was when you guys were talking about these things. All I could think about was Casper.
That's pretty
860
cool.
Casper said he'd come in, and Purdue said he'd come with me.
Is that a real person?
real.
Wow.
Or is that
Okay,
a ghost?
so we could
So-
go squat it up if we go. Like
I'm going
it
to
won't
Dudley
just be
Town.
two.
We is a lot of people.
I'm going to Dudley Town.
You guys could go. Have a good
my dad's
time.
first name
I'm
was
thinking
Dudley.
about it.
I'm not going. My dad's first name was Dudley. I'm not going to any town called Dudley Town
What?
I'm
that
thinking
has
about it.
menacing energy.
But
Because I think the whole town died from the plague or
Oh, that's
some kind of
another.
sickness. The whole entire town, I think.
Babies, adults.
Babies.
Yeah, you name it. Everybody
And
just died.
there was a movie about a haunted house, a big movie.
Yeah.
It was the house
Was it in Waterbury?
Southington.
Oh,
In
Southington.
Now I've been there.
It's
I've
in
been
Southington.
to that house, and if you look at the windows, that used to be like a funeral home.
Yeah.
And I've been to that house,
What
and
happened?
in the windows you see like little images. I mean, you know, your mind plays.
Your mind plays tricks,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was just too clear for me.
That's the American Horror Story house.
The
and
Amityville
Yeah.
Horror, isn't that?
No,
what
not
it's called?
Amityville.
no, Amity is in Long
That's the
Island.
American Horror Story, people.
That's the movie. Yeah,
The
It
American
is?
Horror
Southington.
Story.
Really?
No, I mean no. I'm
Haunting.
just talking
It was the
that I started
haunting in
watching
Connecticut. But speaking of haunting in Connecticut, what happened in the studio today, Genesis? Who did that? Someone was playing with the
I don't know what.
because it was like
going
perfect
on,
tabs and
But there's a computer that we work off of in the office in the studio, and I had my mouse untouched like next to me, and the mouse on the monitor was like moving and going on different tabs and side to side and whatnot.
it was
And I caught it
Googling,
on
trying to
camera.
Google something. She got it on camera.
I got
It's
it on
weird.
camera.
It was weird. So what I did while that mouse was moving, I got up, went to the bathroom, and I snuck and I turned the lights off. These guys here jumped out of their seats. The lights dimmed and these guys went crazy.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just trying to scare you guys.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking
Ah,
about. I don't know.
What
happened?
What happened?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Stevie just threw my $400 jacket. You can't throw that $400 jacket like that. You gotta place it on the ground. If you can place it on the ground, don't throw it.
You're getting very bougie with your $400 jacket.
I try to freak them out.
$400 jacket.
I just freaked
It's
them out. I
save the
tried to
ducks.
freak.
It's a save the duck jacket.
Listen, too
For the
many crazy things.
For the
happen.
I'm doing it for the environment, people.
You better wear that jacket if you go to Dudley Town because it's going to be sub-zero temperatures up there.
Word,
Dudley
that's
Town.
crazy.
Are you really going to go?
I don't know. I'm afraid to get caught by the police. You know, Popo.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I was.
so what will
my
they do? They'll
concern.
just tell you don't, you're
They'll tell me
trespassing.
not to go. I gotta
Yeah.
find somewhere to park and I gotta get up in there somehow. I want to go with the camera. I want to go.
She said the listener that went said you gotta walk like what 20 minutes
to
or
get
so
in.
to get in.
You trying,
It's
to,
all-
say, you saying, trying to say I'm not in shape?
Because you may not be able to run.
I
Let me
mean,
just
watch
tell
these
you.
people.
Let me just
Yo,
tell you.
watch all these people.
Buck's back at the gym. He's limping right now. Like I saw him try to get out of his chair today. It wasn't. It wasn't
know,
pretty.
the
He's
knee,
getting
the knee.
ready for
The
Dudley
knee is
Town.
hurting. He won't be able to run
He's
20
getting
minutes
ready.
back to his car.
He's getting ready.
You know what I'm saying?
They gotta catch me. I might have to slip and fall, and they have to catch me. If somebody's chasing me, I might be the one to fall.
I'm just saying he might be the one.
Hallelujah.
I'm just saying it's been
I'm
nice
just saying,
knowing you,
if I'm
Buck.
there and I see something, I'm booking.
But they didn't even see anything. She booked, and she had a panic attack just because the vibe, the feel, the like terror.
Imagine
She was
seeing
terrified.
something.
Like that police officer who called us today, she was living that moment and terrified again.
Yeah.
Who's coming with me? Hit me on the inbox. Drop in a DM. Who's coming to Dudley Town with me?
Have fun, guys. Have a great old time.
And this is your new morning show. I'm Nancy Barrow.
We can't do 9 without Buck, so
I'm just saying.
now I'm really not gonna let him go.
So this is your new morning show.
Cause then
Because
no,
the Duppy is going to
Duppy
get
won't
Buck.
work for me.
The
No,
Duppy's
no.
getting Buck in Dudley Town.
We need
See ya!
Ooh.